Hello everyone. In this demo I'm going to show you how to use the find command. Find command searches for list files and directories. I also can use conditions with find command. For example, I can use names, file type, size, users, groups, permissions, and so on. Let's apply some examples to show how to use the find command. First I'm going to type find, then I would like to type from where to start the search. So in this case I would like to type dot, which means I would like to start the search from this current working directory. So the current working directory is the /root. Then type, that's the type, like the type either files or directories that I would like to do the search. So in this example I would like to do the search for files, then I hit enter. As we can see here, we get all the files under this current working directory. If I would like to do another example, same thing, I will do this time under /home. So I would like to start the search from /home, then the type directory, hit enter. So as we can see, we got all the directories under the /home. If I would like to find all the text files using the option -name, so let's do the I'm gonna do the search from the current working directory, then the name, then the name I would like to mention what exactly I'm going to search. So I'm going to search for the .txt. So I'm gonna, as we can see here, I'm going to look for all the names. It doesn't matter uppercase, lowercase, because we wrote here the star, then .txt. So this is the extension that I would like to look for all the files that has the extension txt. As we can see here, I have to type the star.txt under quotation mark. Then I hit enter. As we can see here, we got all the files. It doesn't matter, we didn't in this case we didn't mention the type because we already says that we would like to get all the files or the text files under the current working directory. If I would like to do the ignore case, let's see if we do have, for example, we don't. I'm going to create two directories. So as we can see here, it's lowercase, then here I'm going to do this uppercase and I hit enter. ls-l. You can see here we have two directories. Now if I would like to do the search in this current working directory and -name, then dir, and we will hit enter. So as we can see here, we got one output. However, if I would do the -iname, so iname means that it's ignoring case, so it's gonna ignore either uppercase or lowercase. Hit enter. As we can see here, we got what? Two outcomes. So because we added the I here, so it is the ignoring case. So it doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase. Now if I would like to use the -delete to delete this directory. So first I'm going to find this current working directory iname. Before I'm gonna do that, ls-l. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to delete these two directories. So find, then dot, then iname, then dir, then I'm going to add another option here, -delete, and hit enter. ls-l. As we can see here, we don't have these two directories anymore. If I would like to use the option here under home, I'm going to do option -size. So I'm gonna look for, doesn't matter, file or directories under the /home, the working directory here, the /home. Then I'm going to says, for example, 20 mega. So I'm gonna look for all files directories that has the size 20 mega. I hit enter. We didn't get any outcome. However, I can change the search from where I can start. So I'm going to start from the top level, from the root directory or the root file system. I hit enter and I wait for a bit. As we can see here, we got all the files and directories that has size 20. Now let's move on. If I would like to use another option, so I'm gonna do here the current working directory first, then the type, I'm gonna do file, then dash. So in this case, in this example, I'm going to use the permission. So this is the short for permission dash perm. So then I'm going to type the permission 066. We will talk more about the permissions and the file ownership and permission levels in the next chapter, when we're gonna explain more about how we can use these permissions. I hit enter. We didn't get an outcome. However, I can start from the top level. I hit enter. As we can see over here, we got all the files and directories that has the permission 0666. And now we're gonna do the example about how we can use the users. So clear find, I'm going to start here in this current working directory, then type, I'm going to do directory this time, then dash user. So I'm going to look for all the directories that belongs to this user. Do the user student and I hit enter. Didn't get anything. However, if I will change to start from the top level, hit enter, as we can see here, we got all the directories here under this user, or the directories that belongs to this user. I can do the same thing if I would like to, for example, do group. Then we have a group student. Hit enter. As you can see here, we got all the directories that belongs to group student. Now let's move on to another example here. So another example, if I would like to do search, if I would like to search text within multiple files. So the multiple files here, for example, I'm going to do cut month first. As we can see here, we have this text file, and I would like to search, for example, for the month March. So I'm going to search for a keyword here. So I'm going to do find first, then dot, the current working directory, then the type. So the type will be F, so the file, text file, then the name here. So in this here, the name, I have to say what I did before. So iname, so I'm gonna look for, it doesn't matter which is the file. So it's not a specific, I'm not looking for a specific file for .txt. Then after that, dash. So I'm gonna use another option here, exec. So exec, this is the option that I would like. So this is an execute command. I'm going to execute this command after the search. Then I'm going to use the grep command. Then after the grep, between a single quotation, for example, I'm gonna search for the word March. Then I close the quotation mark, the single quotation mark. So the single quotation mark here. Then after that, what I'm going to use with the braces, I have to do like that. Then space, then the backslash, then semicolon. So we need to understand the structure. If I would like to use the execute command, this is how it works. So I'm going to use the execute in order to run another command after the find or the search command. then grep. So what I'm going to do, grep the word marsh, then I have to close it with the braces, space, then the backslash and a semicolon. Hit enter. As we can see here, we got the keyword marsh. I can also do it for another word, for example April. I hit enter, and as we can see, we get the same output, which is that one keyword here. If I have the keyword in a different text file, let's do it here. For example, let's see what we have. ls-l and cat. I will do here for the number. So I'm going to add, for example, here word April, for example. Then I'm gonna close this one and save the file. So let's just check that we have here the keyword and here the month. Okay, so we have the keywords in these two files. So in this case, if I'm gonna do the search here, the find, it means that I'm gonna get two outcomes. Hit enter. As we can see here, we got two words of April. Now let's move on to another command. So the another command is the same, that I'm gonna use the execute command, but in this case I would like to copy all the text files dash iname. So I have the first option, the type file, then ignore case, so it doesn't matter uppercase or lowercase, then between a double quotation I'm going to do star.txt. so I'm going to look for all the text files, doesn't matter the name, whatever before the .txt, the extension here, then so I'm going to execute and I'm going to use the copy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy all the text files in this current working directory to where? To a directory under the /home. So here in this case, since we're gonna use the cp, which is the copy, then I have to use the braces before the directory that I would like to save all the files inside that directory. Then space, then the backslash semicolon, hit enter, and ls-l, as we can see here. Now first we have to create, I didn't create the directory. I'm going to create the directory here. Making directory, we cannot make the files exist. Okay, let me remove that directory first, dir. Then I'm gonna make the directory here. Perfect. Then I'm going to run the command again. As we can see here, we copied all the text files to this directory. So we're gonna reboot. So find this current working directory, and the type it's file, then dash iname, so the ignore case, it doesn't matter, this is between the quotation marks, so all the text files that has the extension .txt, so it doesn't matter, ignore the names, so all the names here or the numbers. Then since we're going to use the execute, copy, so once we're going to use another command, then we have to use this, the braces. We're going to use the braces with the copy here, and then after the braces we're going to use the directory that we would like to save all those files to this directory. And we don't forget that we have to close the execute command with the backslash, then a semicolon. Let's go inside. Okay, ls-l, as we can see here, we have this directory. I'm gonna go inside this directory, ls-l. As we can see here, what we did, we copied all the files from the current working directory to this directory, bwd. As we can see here, we are under this current working directory. Now let's move on to next command. So since I'm inside this current working directory, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to delete all the files in this current working directory. So bwd, this is the current working directory right now, and find in this current working directory iname, then I'm gonna do the txt, so the iname, so ignore case, it doesn't matter upper or lowercase, then all the files that has the extension .txt, then execute, perfect, rm-rf, because I would like to delete all the files in this current working directory here. Then what I'm going to do after that, close the braces, then space, then what I'm going to do, this is the backslash semicolon, hit enter, ls-l. As we can see here, we don't have any file because we removed all the text files from this current working directory. If I would like to find more information about this find command, I can go to the man page. As we can see here, we can get all the details and the options, and also about this command. As we can see over here, the dash execute, then the command, so we can get more information about how to use, and also here how to use this command with the braces and plus. And as you can see here, either you can use it with this backslash, as we can see over here in this, if you can use the braces and with a backslash. Okay, that's conclude our session. Thank you and see you in the next lesson.